All right, good day, students. You are meeting the online physics, chemistry, mathematics, and further maths tutor. I'm here to teach you on how to read vernier caliper after measuring an object. How to read the vernier caliper. We also have other instruments used to measure length, like meter rule. We have calipers. We have vernier calipers. We have micrometer, screw gauge. So today I'm going to treat vernier caliper, the measuring instrument called vernier caliper. That's what I'm. So look at this example. Look at this example. The diagram below shows a portion of a vernier caliper. What is the reading? Look at the portion. So how do you read? How do you read from this? Now look at the portion. Look at the portion. So how do you read? That's the issue. So I want to show you how to read. Now, one thing you must bear in mind that vernier calipers has two scales. We have one we call main scale and what we call vernier scale. So you read the main scale and read the vernier scale. You add them together. That will give you the reading. So how do you read? The problem is that how do you read the main scale and how do you read the vernier scale? All right, follow me now. All right, now this part is called the main scale. Why this part is called the vernier scale? So it is either calibrated in millimeter or graduated in millimeters or centimeters. So both scales are either graduated in millimeter or centimeter. All right, now if it is assumed that it is graduated in centimeter. Now let's look at this. This side is the main scale. Now look at the boundary. Look at the boundary of the vernier. This is the vernier scale. This side is the main scale. Now look at the boundary of the vernier scale. Now look at this. From this point, remember that we have up to 1, 0. It started from 0 down to 2. So all those ones, that's why they call it portion. So others must have been cut off. Alright. Now look at this. Here is 2. The next one is 2.1. Remember, this is 2.1. This is supposed to be 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. This one is 2.5. But the problem is that you must be careful. You watch the boundary between the main scale and vernier scale. Look at the boundary here. So you must not read beyond the limit, beyond the boundary of the main scale. So look at where we have to stop. So that means the main scale is equal to 2.1. Then that of the vernier scale. Now look at the vernier scale. Remember that the vernier scale is divided into 9 parts. Each part in millimeter is equal to 0.1. Y in centimeter is 0.01. Alright? Now, the problem is that how do you read? Now, everywhere is line. Where will it stop? If I want to start at 0.01, 0.02 centimeter, 0.03 centimeter, where will I stop? Now, look at where you will stop. You will stop at a point where the line of the vernier scale and that of main scale coincide. They are aligned. So where they are aligned, that's where you stop. So look at the point where they align. Look at this point. Look at the point where they align. This point. So we have 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04, and this is 0.05. So that means the vernier scale reading is 0.05. So the reading from this vernier caliper is main scale. We say main scale plus vernier scale. So that means this is equal to 2.1 plus 0.05. That will give us 2.15 centimeter. So that is how to read. That is how to read the vernier caliper when a problem like this is given. Alright? I saw this question in JAM past question, including wire. They are all there. But if you don't know how to read, it's an opportunity for you to know. So in case you have further questions, the next class I'll be treating how to measure length, diameter of objects using what we call micrometer, screw gauge, and how to avoid what we call the error due to parallax. I'm expecting you next class. Alright, see you next class.